Hey guys, welcome back to the Singing Podcast. My name's Phoenix. I hope you're all doing great today. It is absolutely freezing in my studio, so I'm just going to crack on. But if at any point I sound like I'm freezing, then please just ignore that. Okay, so this episode is about finding your unique style as a singer. Now, we all know that every single singer sounds different. Everyone sounds completely unique. No two singers sound exactly the same. And that is because they have spent a long time deciding and discovering what their unique singing style is. Finding your unique style as a singer involves so much self-discovery and experimentation. It takes time. So if you're just starting on your singing journey and you have absolutely no idea what your singing style is yet, then just rest assured, every single professional singer who's made a life out of this has gone through the same thought process that you have, okay? So I've put together some steps to help you guys discover and develop your own singing styles. So we're just going to crack straight on with that today. Number one is listen to a variety of music, okay? Now, we all have music that we like listening to. For me, it's probably pop and musical theatre, and what we used to class in the 2000s as emo music, so like Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy and Sum 41, Blink-182, that sort of stuff. But you need to make sure that you're listening to a variety of music to be able to discover what sort of music suits your voice. So explore different genres and style of music to broaden your musical horizons first. You need to pay attention to what resonates with you and what sparks your interest. Because the thing is, if you're trying to sing something that you're not interested in, or you're trying to sing something that you don't connect with or you don't relate to, then it's not going to convey very well when you're performing it. Number two, this one's really cool. I love this tip. So this is identify your vocal strengths. Now, every single singer has different things that they are really strong with, and every single singer has things that they're not so great with. So while you're identifying your vocal strengths, you need to recognize what your vocal range is, what your tone is, and what your unique qualities are as a singer. If you understand your vocal strengths, it can really help tailor your style. So spend some time singing some different songs, finding what you sound best at, find what suits your voice, but make sure you are looking at your vocal strengths and be critical of your singing voice. If something doesn't work for you, then it doesn't work for you. It's no biggie, but you need to kind of analyze your singing voice in a way that you can go, okay, I like this song, but it doesn't quite work for my voice, so I'm going to pop this one over there and I'm going to try something different. Number three, study your musical influences. Now, we all have singers that we look up to and that we aspire to be like. Okay, so for example, for me, Idina Menzel has been a huge influence on my musical career and on my singing career. Adele, same. And there are so many other singers that I look up to and that I aspire to. So study your musical influences. Analyze the singers who inspire you the most, all right? What is it that you admire so much about their singing style? What is it that you love so much about their phrasing or their techniques? Try to look at what it is. Try and analyze what it is that you love so much about this person singing. And then try and incorporate some of those elements into your singing as well. Now, it's very important with this one not to copy, all right? You don't want to be a copycat. You want to have your own individual style. So you need to just pick out little aspects of what they do and how they sing to incorporate into your own style to create your own sound. Number four, this one, I love this one. So this is experiment with different genres, okay? Don't just limit yourself to one genre. When I first started singing, I would only sing musical theatre because my musical theatre knowledge is absolutely incredible. I love musical theatre. My voice suits musical theatre, and I grew up performing musical theatre. So I was very stuck in just singing musical theatre. But when I started experimenting with different genres, I started realising that actually my voice could do so much more than just musical theatre. And that's when I started building my own repertoire of different songs and different genres and different things that I was good at. So don't just limit yourself to one genre. Experiment with singing in various styles and genres and see what feels most comfortable to you and see what feels the most authentic to you. Okay, again, we don't want to be a copycat. We don't want to copy what other people are doing. We want to be our own individual, unique voice. So you need to kind of figure out what sounds best for you, but what feels the best for you as well. Singing is very much about emotion, and it's about what you feel when you're singing the song, and that's why people connect with music so much. So you need to figure out a genre of music or several genres of music that you can really connect to. Number 5, so this one follows on really, really well with experiment with different genres. So this one is write or select songs that reflect your style. So with this one, you need to choose songs that resonate with your personality and your vocal capabilities, okay? So choose songs that really reflect who you are as a person. This might vary from day to day as well. So say, for example, yesterday, all I wanted to sing, and I mean like all I wanted to sing, were like slow songs from musicals. So On My Own from Les Mis, or Close Every Door from Joseph, or Everything's Alright from Jesus Christ Superstar. And I wanted to sing all the slow songs, whereas today, all I want to sing is stuff like Shake It Off from Taylor Swift, or All I Want for Christmas from Mariah Carey. And I'm in a very kind of more upbeat headspace today. So the things that you connect with will change on a daily basis, but that's great. That works for you, because while you are developing your own unique style, every single day the things that you connect with changes. Write down the things on that day that you're connecting with, because those are the things, and after a week or 2 weeks you're going to have a whole repertoire of songs that are completely different, but that you know that you can connect to. Number 6, and I know I keep banging on about this one, guys, but it is so super important. Work with a vocal coach, okay? A vocal coach can help you identify your unique strengths and can guide you in developing your singing style. And vocal coaches are really good at being able to listen to you sing songs that you want to sing, but also they don't have that emotional connection to you in terms of them being a friend. So they will tell you if something doesn't suit your voice. They're not just going to say you sound great at everything, because no one sounds great at everything. I can't sing rock. I sound bloody dreadful at it. I can't do it, all right? It's not my style, and I'm okay with that, all right? I will listen to rock until my ears bleed. I'm not good at singing it, okay? And that just happens sometimes. But if you work with a vocal coach, sometimes they can help you with stuff. Say you sing a song that you don't think you're great at, they can look at it and they might say to you, this song actually really suits your voice. It's your confidence that's the issue. Or it could go the other way. You could sing a song that you absolutely love and they're like, do you know what? It was okay, but I don't think this one suits your voice. Or what can we do to help this song suit your voice? So working with a vocal coach is actually really important, and it will help you kind of figure out what your individual style is. And I will always suggest going with an actual vocal coach rather than just watching videos on YouTube, because with a vocal coach, you can ask them questions. It's like a one-on-one thing. They're there and present in that moment. Whereas with a video, you can't ask questions. You can't get feedback. It's very much just kind of you're following a step-by-step instruction. Number 7, and this is one, whenever I get a vocal student, most of you know already, I'm a vocal coach myself. Whenever I get a vocal student and I get to the point where I want them to start assessing their own voice, I will always ask them to record themselves. And I know that most people who are figuring out their vocal identity absolutely hate this step. When you start to record yourself and listen to yourself back, it's awful. I hate it. Even now, I don't like watching myself sing. Get loads of lovely feedback from everyone else, but I absolutely hate it. But it is a really important step in discovering what sounds best for you, what you're comfortable with, what you are comfortable singing in front of other people as well. And when you record yourself, it allows you to objectively evaluate your performance and identify the areas where you shine, and then identify areas where you maybe need some work. So it is really important to also be a critic for yourself, but also in that, be your own biggest supporter as well. Like, be proud of what you can do and be proud of the fact that you're on a journey and this is a process and nobody has all the answers straight away, and you are working towards making yourself a better performer. So while you are criticizing yourself and you are critiquing your own performances, also be incredibly proud of where you are and how far you've come. Number 8. So this one is perform live. All right. Now, most of us who are professional singers started out singing on karaoke. That's what we started out as. It's a great way to get yourself in front of an audience and to see feedback from what people think of your singing. And obviously, if you are going to karaoke, obviously take it with a pinch of salt, because 9 times out of 10, if you're going to karaoke in a club or in a bar or in a pub, a lot of people have been drinking. So take the reviews with a pinch of salt. But it's a great way to kind of get yourself out there. So make sure you're performing live in front of an audience, and it'll help you gain confidence as well. And it helps you to discover what you're best at on stage and what you can really work on stage. Number 9, embrace your uniqueness. Now, you will have something about you that is completely unique and completely different to what everyone else does. And that's not a bad thing. That's never a bad thing, okay? Being different to everyone else means that you've got a niche in the market, all right? So embrace your uniqueness. Don't try and imitate others too closely. Like, we don't want to copy, and I know I keep saying it. Don't try and copy other people, all right? Take influences from what they do and put your own spin on it. Your distinctive voice and your style are what's going to set you apart from the rest. Let's not forget that the musical industry and this singing industry is extremely competitive. So you need that uniqueness to be able to shine through in a sea of people that are doing all the same thing. Number 10, and this one can be incredibly difficult sometimes, especially when you feel like you're not getting anywhere. But this one is be patient and be persistent. All right, developing your own singing style takes time. All right, it takes time. It takes practice. It takes lots of no's before you get a yes. It takes lots of recording yourself before you come up with a video that you're happy with. So you need to keep refining and evolving your style as you grow as an artist. And the magical thing about being a singer is we never stop growing, we never stop learning, and we never stop changing, and we never stop evolving. And that is the best thing about this industry, okay? Because what I was singing maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I wouldn't sing now, because I'm at a different place in my life and I'm at a different stage in my life, and that music doesn't suit who I am now. Whereas the music I'm singing now, 5 or 6 years ago, I wouldn't have even dreamed of giving a go. Do you know what I mean? Because I couldn't relate to them, or I hadn't hit that point in my life yet where I could associate the songs I'm singing now with a feeling. Do you know what I mean? So just remember, it is a process, all right? Your singing style is a reflection of your personality and your individuality, okay? No one else on this planet is going to sound like you, and you're not going to sound like anyone else on this planet. And you know what? That's beautiful, okay? Your singing individuality and your singing personality is something that is going to evolve, and it is going to become more refined the more you gain experience and confidence as a singer, okay? And a lot of this is to do with confidence, guys. The more that you sing and the more that you get out there and the more that you're on stage and the more that you post singing videos of yourself, the more confident you're going to become, and you're going to get to a point where you use people's feedback as just that. It's feedback, but you don't dwell on it, okay? If someone says to you, oh, I love this song, but this one doesn't really suit you, then tick it off. Be like, okay, fine. This person doesn't think it works. If a load of people say to you, oh, this one doesn't really work for you, don't see it as a put down, okay? See that as motivation. All right, so this one hasn't hit very well with people, so let's try another song like this, but in a different style, and see how that works, okay? So my takeaway from today, guys, is embrace your uniqueness, okay? Let your authentic self shine through your music and through your singing. And I promise you, even though you're going to have days where you just think, why am I bothering? I'm not getting anywhere. I can't figure this out. You will get there, all right? The important thing is to just not give up. Okay, guys? That's it from me today. I hope you guys have found this useful. Don't forget to comment on this video. Come find me on the socials, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.